All right. What are you focused on? And do you think you got any fight left in you? I really hope you do. And I need to know something. Are you really on fire? Or is that what you like to tell yourself? Well, today I like to talk about focus, fight, and stay on fire. My name is Breon Jamal McNeil, and today on our very first segment of Focus Forward, we are going to focus, fight, and stay on fire. That is the subject today, and I hope you guys stay tuned. Now, we've heard Jay-Z make a statement years ago about, I'm focused, man. He was focused. And we can call it a hunger, we can call it a need to succeed. But Jay Z has always been what we call a focus artist. Him and there's so many before and since him. But what are you focused on? What is the thing that you think about a lot and you give a lot of thought to? What is it that motivates you and inspires you to go after something? You know, maybe you in love right now and you just got your eye on this person and all you can see is a happy life with this person and you just think that they're the most beautiful being there is out there, right? So that's your focus. I remember someone saying a few years ago, you are only as good as your focus. And I hope that we understand that because if I don't have my focus on the right things or the things that I want and the things that I desire, then in actuality, I'm just no good for this life. I'm just another person walking around, breathing, existing, and we got enough of that going around in our society. You know, people I believe that are very bored with themselves, they don't know what they want in life. They don't know what to believe in. They don't even know what to achieve. They just know that they're here and they want a little bit of success, but not just success. I don't want to put too much emphasis on success and not stress happiness. You need that balance of both success and happiness. You know, it's unfortunate that we have a lot of people that don't have the best of both worlds. They have one or they have the other. Or they feel like if they get one, then the other one will just eventually just attach itself. Not always. There's a lot of successful people that are not happy. And there's a word that goes along or that's much greater than those two. But you can only achieve that once you connect the two and balance the two, and that's called fulfillment. Okay, success is good. You know, it shows people that what you're made of, what you can accomplish, what you can achieve, what you can gain something after you strive for it. All those things are possible. And happiness is just a matter of finding what it is within yourself that give you a sense of peace, give you a sense of contentment, and give you a sense of hope. So think about that. But it's not enough to focus in this life. You have to fight. Life is a fight. And I think about cancer patients all the time and sick patients, people who given this life sentence that they have X, Y, Z amount of time to live. Usually 6 months, usually 3 weeks. Some people, and unfortunately, some people have had much shorter. Our family years ago experienced having just 24 hours 24 hours left that we had with my grandmother on earth. We only had 24 hours. I've heard people say over the years, what would you do if you only had 24 hours to live? I've heard people ask that question. But Lord, I never thought we would ever live to see the day when that's all my grandmother was given. And sure enough, within 24 hours, Grandma got her wings. Oh my, I don't wish that on any family. My. I'm taking a minute to pause. Something else to deal with. On a positive note, despite losing my grandmother, my aunt of the same family, her oldest daughter, was also given a life sentence. What this woman chose to do was fight. Guess how many years ago that was? Close to 20 years. And she's still fighting. And she looks nothing like her diagnosis. Nothing like what the doctor said that would become of her. Nothing. She fought. She fought, and she did every necessary thing and more. She did her research. That's the fighting I'm talking about. We can go to blows with people. We can fight in a supermarket and at Walmart and other places on Black Friday. We can get upset with a neighbor and all those crazy stuff and get mad because somebody said something to our children. But what have you accomplished? You just busted and bruised somebody. You just put some wounds on another person. But you know what? But yet you still haven't dealt with your greatest enemy. So guess what? All of that fighting for nothing because you didn't get your way, or you felt like somebody trespassed on your self-respect or dignity, or they drew the line somewhere with you. What did you accomplish? Nothing. Okay, let's move on. Because to focus is one thing. To fight is another. Now, you got to keep the fire going. You got to keep the fire going. Anybody that is successful and happy have to learn ways to keep the fire burning within themselves. Even in relationships. Relationships are no good when one person is the only one that's on fire. One person cannot keep the relationship hot. Relationships are not one-sided situations. Somebody got to keep it lit, and the two of you got to find ways to mutually keep it on fire. Because if one person is the only one that's keeping it on fire, it will easily fizzle out in a matter of time. I don't know the time frame that it can fizzle out, but it won't last long. It will probably last as long as a snowball would in hell. Y'all probably geeking at my posture. Don't pay me no mind. Stay on fire. Stay on fire. Key words to this broadcast. Focus forward. Why are we focusing forward, people? Because it won't do us any good to focus backwards. As much as we try to learn about our history, especially people that are my color, as much as we try to go back in history and learn American history, Black history, Hispanic history, those are good information. Yes, we should know where we come from, and those things serves a purpose, and those things give us a great sense of pride in who we are. But don't be stuck on your history. Let your history be a motivation to thrust forward and to be better and stronger and shine bright and sparkle in everything that you do and who you are. I had to pause because I want you to grasp what I just said. Let that in. And I hope that you enjoy this. Look like I went to 10 minutes. I didn't even want to go 10 minutes. I wanted to go 5. But maybe I just had a lot to say and I didn't know it. But if you tuned in, I hope that you took in something that I said. Hope it made a little bit of sense to you, because that's what I want to do. I'm a motivator. I'm a people builder, and I believe that we all should focus forward. Thank you.